Hello, everyone. Hello. I apologize for being so late. Essentially had a bit of a sneezing fit right as I hit go live. I'm like, you know what? I gotta just run an ad break. I'm just going to do my normal thing. And then, it just took too long because I go out to the living room. I gotta watch the baby all of a sudden because now I'm available for existing. And, everyone's running around doing other things now that they have a second to do things. I'm like, but I just hit go live. I don't have a second. People are waiting here. But I hope you all are doing well. Where is that button? There we go. Perfect. So, we're going to pick right back up where we left off. We are at 14 stat stars into the game. If that gives anyone an indication on how far we have gotten. So pretty much what happened last time was we did explore through the city of Terran, and we got some more insight into characters, more insight into our heroes, especially Killian, for why he's kind of the way he is, and what's kind of pursuing him for his journey and his desires with the Grand Grimoire. And I'm very bad at names. I was about to call him Edgar. I'm like, no. Would it be a fitting name? Yes, but that's not his name. Victor here got us into conversations with someone who knows more about the Grand Grimoire, but we still don't really know everything right now. Nor do we know why the Terranians, probably said that wrong, don't mind me, are trying to wage war all over again. Besides their idea around trying to unite this kind of island nation, because other kingdoms might be on the doorstep of war here too. See, I don't know those details about Rob, and I'm terrified to know how you found out about that. But I think Rob's kind of just a guy. He's at times a very, I don't want to say desperate guy, but oh, sorry if I spoiled it. Yeah, Rob, I keep forgetting that Rob is supposed to be a servant to Lean as part of his background. But he definitely wants to be closer, but Lean definitely just sees Rob as like that kid kind of brother relationship. But for all intents and purposes, we were told we have to head to the monastery, this monastery that we're in now. We have a bandit crew on our tail because a bounty has been put on our heads, and I believe it's for a considerable amount of money. To which Sienna told us to run away from that crew after we fought like several demons and like godlike beings. So I don't think any of them are dangerous at all, but apparently they're dangerous enough for us to run away. So that's where we're at. I do want to reiterate, this playthrough is blind. I am going through this blind. The only thing I am looking up outside of stream is equipment. Just for like, hey, this is what I got. I don't understand why there's like no stats. So, what I found out about the accessories is that I forgot that there's a button to read more information. So like glasses, Action glasses would be a terrible example. So this herbal collar here, right? I picked this up last stream and I was like, what the fuck is this for? Because there's no fashion in this game. Like, it's an accessory. All right, it gives me no buffs. It has no crystal slots. Do I sell this? Then after a little bit of Googling, I found that I'm supposed to hit select on my controller, and I can read the additional pages. This collar gives the wearer immunity against poison, which would have been fucking helpful against the class trial to unlock the Oracle that we did last stream. Because the amount of times I died from poison was annoying. I would have happily swap that onto probably my damage dealer, just to have someone who isn't dying to poison every other turn. But hey, you live and you learn. So we're going to start off stream how we normally do. We're going to go through new skills. And I've been kind of thinking about this more, where I keep going to the wrong menu as well. That's a stream tradition at this point. I keep thinking I need to buff, or need to learn like the passive skills first. And I don't know if that's the wrong approach per se. But like, this only gives me +2, and it might give me some other things. But this will give me a skill I can level up later. So if I need it for a particular fight I'm struggling on, I could swap to it. And it just gives me stats anyways. Not a lot of stats in this case, but like, I don't know if all of these have their own like degree of like, will this give a bunch of stats because this is a really good item or a really bad item, so it gives me a lot of stats to compensate. Like, I don't know where that kind of falls with this game yet. Anyway, like if I give him defense, I do get some HP and attack, but sometimes I get just like nothing, so I don't know how the leveling system works, or if it's just, hey, just level, some of these attributes are always going to be equipped in the background. Like if I reloaded to save, would I have gotten the same attributes, you know what I mean? So, I might be overthinking it. I'll let you know I'm really good at that. I am trying to buff defense on Victor and Killian, because they're kind of more my supports. Or I should say like my tanks, in that sense. Bathras, I have no idea how I'm supposed to build this character. Like, I'm assuming... Actually, I probably want to grab this. In case I'm in a fight where that fucking matters. I want raw attack up on her. Raw attack up for you. You see, like, Rob gained nothing, even though I grabbed poison resistance. So it's like, did I choose the wrong option, or would it not have mattered? I don't know. Either way. Enough of my semi-ramblings. Let's continue on with the monastery. And, we'll get exploring here. I don't know what to expect. We fought our last fight was against a demon genie, which was a really great introduction to how they might, actually this entire like last zone that we went through was a great introduction to how they can just fuck with the overdrive bar to change up the boss fights, and also the changing of elements. That's kind of that latter one's more of a staple for RPGs, but the... I don't know why it didn't cross my mind that they would try to fuck with the overdrive bar and make that the part of the challenge. Oh, hi, there's a merchant. Oh, great. How the fuck are they always following us around? Oh, I keep... My organization skills suck today, apparently. When I'm selling stuff in such dangerous places, I usually raise the prices. But because it's you, I'll make an exception. Well, thanks. Oh, I didn't realize I could... that's actually helpful. Metal Jerkin. Worse on my first two characters, but good on Glenn. Or at least buff some stuff on Glenn. I don't really think I need to buy anything, though. Oh, I got multiple of the same accessory? That's not concerning at all. Probably grab at least 3 more meals? And then these don't matter, and then I have like 10 of everything else, so... Need deals I'm close to unlocking? Do I have random stuff I could sell? If you're wondering why, Rinston, are you trying to sell one of everything? And that's simple. I can't remember the last time I sold one of everything. But also, it's how you're supposed to unlock more deals. Now, we didn't unlock shit, but that's how it's supposed to work. This puppet was carried by the enemy. It's really worn out. You probably have to stitch it before being able to sell it. Rob might have the skills for that. Okay. Started talking about different kinds of sports around the world. No one understood why exactly. Thanks, Victor. Read again, it's a mushed broom. I hate it. I hate everything about that statement. I wish my finger could stop hitting the right on my D-pad while I'm trying to sell everything. Yeah, damn it. God damn it. Hold on. I'm blaming it on my chair. I was not comfortable for selling things. I did it. I'm leaving. We're moving the fuck on. What's your favorite breakfast cereal? Funnily enough, if you want my true, unbiased opinion, I've never had cereal in my life. There you go. Oh, hey, what? There's a gold chest out there. I could jump that. Yeah, I'm fucking weird. I've had a life of not actually eating a lot of things, to the point that a lot of people are confused at one, how the fuck do I function? Which is very not well. But also, like, people are just confused to be around me all the time when I was growing up. It was great. Paralyzed hit. Ooh. You can't imagine living without Captain Crunch or Applejacks? Yeah, no, like I see all the brands, I've always heard about them or hear like how sweet they are or anything like that. I'm just like, I don't get why people are super into their cereals. Oh hey. Is that an upgrade or do we already have? Oh, might be an upgrade. What am I losing? Nah, that don't matter. You know, the fact that he also has attack up makes me feel like I need attack on my magic casters. Because when I was trying to look into the stats, people are like, yeah, attack only raises like attack for your melee characters and whatnot. And I'm like, oh. Well, we started saving, so, you know, that's probably the intended way. I just want to make sure I'm not missing shit. Fuck, we also started saving this way too. Alright. How do I get to that statue? It's up top? Up a staircase? Ooh, okay. Well, now we have to go back in here, because that's like, if I were to go this way, is it up these steps? Not exactly. Wait, no, yes. Yes, it is. Okay. So we have sacred water, so hopefully we can... Would you like to pray to the heroes of Leonar? Yeah. I greet ye, adventurers of Volundus. My voice, echoing through thy heart, shall bestow upon thee the power of ages long gone by. Prove thyself worthy, thou shalt receive the gift. Well, that was rude. You're predictable for her. Okay. So I kind of want to nerf all their damage, but that would also just not put me in overdrive. Where's your attacks? I hit all. There we are. I get really fucking low. Oh shit. I might be going too slow. Yeah, it's only 800. Okay. Okay. That was the wrong move. I need to use Glenn, and then hopefully I can recover. I already fucked up this fight. There's a part of me that wants to just reset it. Alright, that's good for me. It's not good that none of my healers are gonna go next, so... Oh, that's great for me, but it's not great that we're not in overdrive, so I have to switch you out so we can pilfer. And use more snacks for healing. Are you weak to air? So if I just... Nah, Rob can swap with a magic user. I need to get more healing out, so we'll do that. We'll hit one of them with Agua, whoever's weak to it. That's fine. Yeah, it's less fine. Yeah, I'm fine with restarting that. I'm gonna start with Glenn. Actually, I don't need to. Yeah, no, I don't need to. This party lineup's fine. Why are they just picking on one character? Fuck off! If they kill Lean here, it's a problem. They both went for her. I'm glad I fucking healed her. I should be using Cleanse more and getting rid of that buff that they have right now. Oh, that's bad. Ah, fuck. We'll have to restart again. This fight's not particularly challenging. We're getting a little bit bad RNG on attacks. I don't think starting with Glenn changes anything. Yeah, no. I can't think of any benefit I get from starting with Glenn. If I'm starting with you, I might as well do that. Holy fuck, that hurt. Does this work? With her having a third eye on? Seemed like it. Oh hey, finally got a fucking power disc off. That changes the fight considerably. Do I have any summoned weapons? I don't, so that wouldn't change anything. You'll finish the fight though. I don't know why I struggled on that fight. That didn't feel like a hard setup, but it was. Olivian the Monk. Alright. We have now gained the Monk class emblem. What does Monk do for us? Supporting their brothers and sisters with spiritual powers. Huge buff to their HP, and a pretty decent buff for agility. I mean, 2. Nothing to be upset at. Here's all status ailments. 1. And raises agility by 15 for 2 turns. Definitely a very supportive class emblem. I've already given him warrior. Honestly, I kind of want to put it on Sienna just for the HP buff. And she's already trying to go agility anyways, trying to have more crits, so I feel like it's not bad for her. But that'd be my my train of thought. Okay, so we have to go down. Right, I already explored over there. There was a chest I need to figure out how to get to. It's in the beginning area. I don't think we're going to be so lucky to be able to get there. Yeah, that just explores outside. It was past the merchant, so yeah, no. I think our only intended path is right here. I don't know if my audio is any different. I keep noticing the light of my mic slowly drift further and further to the right. Oh. Well, there's the chest I was thinking about. I guess I could have been down here this whole time. Who does that go for? Glenn? $40 HP defense in mind? Probably. Yeah. Well, we found everything I believe we can find. A hurricane must have raged here. Will we ever find any information? If it's not on the floor of the ocean, we should be able to find something. The monks knew how to correctly document this treasure of knowledge. And a document of this documentation fell into my hands quite some time ago. That means you know where to look? I have leads, yes, but you can give me a hand nevertheless. What exactly are we looking for? As you see, there are numerous books that have lost their place on the shelves due to earthquakes and weather. Not even the best documentation can help. Please check if some of them contain inventory lists or if they are diaries. Now Kilvira's would be interesting. What makes you think he wrote one? The High Prophet of the Church once kept a diary, which is today considered the most important document of their faith. Since then, it has been a sacrament for every monk to keep a diary. Fine. While you check the sorted shelves, we'll examine all the scattered papers. I will take over this area here. Then I'll search here. This corner doesn't look so dusty. Wait a minute. Please don't tell me that you are all able to read. You're never short on insults, are you? Damn it, Rob. I was just surprised. I'm not sure if it speaks of your character when such statements come over your lips subconsciously. So Hannah's hitting him with the truth right there. You'll probably never get along with each other. Now get to work. Meanwhile, 88%, 93%, 100%. All 4 airstones are working at full power. Engines are at 30% of their capacities. Everyone, get ready for takeoff. Crazy. A ship as massive as an entire castle lifted into the air. A job most well done. I'm glad that you're happy with our product. Excelsior Industries is known for its quality. Strong woods from Miranda, robust metals from the mountains of Ramunda, and the strongest opus stones Grant can provide. All that makes the Aurora the sturdiest airship Volandis has ever seen. Science is surely making big leaps nowadays. It has for quite some time, my lord. Outside Volandis, yes. In between all the battles, there was no place and time for progress here. This will change soon. I've heard this ship's maiden voyage is headed directly to the battlefield. I would advise to train your men a bit longer. Do not worry. This ship will see no use in battle today. The Aurora is strong, but it isn't the most powerful weapon in our arsenal. Today's battle will find a quick end. Oh yeah, I've heard the rumors. The Grand Grimoire. Your Highness, word from the other ships. They are all ready as you order. Nice. Finally some action. I'll take my leave. The Pegasus Bridge is waiting for my command. See you later, my prince. I'll return to my Daedalus as well. I must say, due to the Grand Grimoire, somehow all the excitement before a battle is lost. But this might be better for my old heart. Nothing. Nothing at all. Just garbage. Who reads this stuff? I haven't seen anything useful either. Killian, did you find anything? Killian? Ah, did you say something? The princess asks if you have found anything. No, nothing. But we did! It is not much. Even though the monks were dedicated to poverty, they possess some valuable objects. And such treasures are, of course, kept in a treasury chamber, which is managed by a treasurer, who in turn records everything in a treasure list. And this is where you discovered the grimoire? Yes. We know the approximate year and found an entry about the stone, which they simply called a grimoire of unmanageable size. They did not seem to know of its power. There was also a note in the list. We assumed that the stone was simply given as a gift to the King of Terran, but there was an actual reason. It was payment to be able to travel freely on Volandis, to build churches and to do some research. Research? The church seemed to be looking for the tomb of one of its saints here on Volandis, a certain Lady Rena. This is where the information stops. I found more within this diary of the treasurer you mentioned. While cleaning the storeroom, he bumped a rainbow shimmering grimoire from the shelf, which then rolled down the corridor and fell down the stairwell. This triggered a huge explosion, as he writes. He triggered the Grand Grimoire here. Apparently, this huge explosion wasn't as enormous as we know of. It destroyed only a part of the first floor and front garden. Then it couldn't be the grimoire we were searching for, right? It was a rainbow shimmering grimoire from the time Nalkilber brought it to Terran. What happened then? The monk was scared. He ran down and found the shards of the grimoire hovering midair. The pieces were put into place by a whirl of ether. It appears the grimoire was sucked in the ether before rebuilding its form. Ether? From where? From some dead birds in the garden. The grimoire was sucking out the ether from the lives it took? Oh, that's bad. That's all there is. The monk kept it secret and didn't want to take blame for the explosion. What does this mean? Enough story time. Your friends with the bounty and the princess come with us. You have solved the riddle? By luck, I guess. Drop your weapons and surrender. Do we look like we would surrender? No. Alright, let's finish it. Well, we're finally dealing with these, fucking bastards. Galfred, Proc, Bethesda, and Nos. They're weak to air. Offensive buff. Stabbed. And then wind. How do I get Rob out here? Killian kinda got his ass beat, so, you know. They're tanky. Let's use Pandemic. Spread that poison around. And we'll switch to Glenn. And then I'll cleanse on you to get rid of your attack buff. Well, that's not helpful for me. And then I'm just gonna use up snacks on her. Defensive buff again. Oh, that's bad. Hey, counter attack went off. Nice. No, that's not so nice. She has high agility, so she should get a turn? Yeah. Which means I'm switching you. And then recall training. I have 2 weapon summons, so let's go for a summoned attack. I'm going to do Oreo, and then Killian can do his Ultra move to finish off 2 of them. And then we have Fire Thrust for proc, because cooked pig. They are strong. Why must fate always make everything so difficult for us? Because you have earned it no differently. I have had enough. General Guston, you had your chance to collect the bounty. Now we take over. Wait, we didn't do all the dirty work for nothing. Without us, you would still be biting your tusks at that door. You are surrounded. Throw down your weapons. General Guston, do you realize who you are talking to? Remember your rank. I speak to you not as a general, but in the name of your brother, the prince. This group is to be neutralized, and your return must be arranged immediately, princess. I will not return. You cannot force me. If I have no choice, I think I can. A black sky armor? So, they finally make their appearance. Who are you? Are you with them? Quack, quack, quack. Can you hear it? Quack, quack, quack. The wheel of fate is starting to turn. What are you talking about? The stream flows, the wheel turns, the grain is ground. But where's the Lady Miller? Who has seen her? Someone must have pushed the block off the wheel. Otherwise, it wouldn't be turning, would it? Is he one of yours? Archers, all in position. Ah, there's the Miller. Does he mean Ling? Poor woman, alone in the deep forest, far from the path, far away from the mill, surrounded by bad, oh so bad wolves. Who are you? Who am I, dear Miller? On my command, I am the hunter. Fire! This is our chance. Let's go. Oh, I like how they just let us, get on by, but, they are going to have a bigger problem to deal with, probably. They are getting away. Blow the sky armor out of the sky and get me the princess. Now. So it's not affiliated with them. But what does it mean by they are the hunter? Oh, there's the path. I'm still blind on trying to see rocks against a rock face. I guess before we run off too far... Did I not get a new skill? I thought I did. Well, if I didn't, we're just gonna run for it. Where am I going again? Oh, yeah. And if I unlocked this door the last time we were here. So this makes life easier. As I've already forgotten the path. Excuse me. Ew, double specialist. We'll take those. And away we go. I went too far up. No, I didn't. Escape the monastery. Well, I did that, so why haven't you not given me credit? We have to go all the way south? Then shouldn't I can't teleport. Alright, game. It doesn't feel as dangerous running for my life right now. This is the problem about me having a very short memory. I know there's supposed to be a climbing point. I don't remember where. Or is there not? There might actually just not be a climbing point. Now I'm just in the wrong section of the where I'm supposed to be. I might just be in the wrong little section. There we go. Oh dear. I can't run these distances. I'm more of a sprinter. Looks like you've time to catch a breath. Princess, please do not resist. Useless soldiers, your words fall on deaf ears. Great, more of them. I have known you since your childhood, Princess, and have always been friendly to you. The princess ordered me to kill your companions on the spot. Thus, I make you a final offer. Come with me voluntarily, and I will spare their lives for the time being. You will be able to plead for them in front of the prince himself. Do not believe a word he says, Lyn. No sooner are you out of sight, they slit our throats. I'm sorry, Killian. I know General Guston well. He would keep his promise. What are you trying to say? General, I will go with you, if you spare my friends. You've struck a wise bargain. Lyn, what are you doing? Do you think we can't fight our way out? Maybe you can, Glenn. But with every battle we fight, we hurt Terran's soldiers, my countrymen. Please, put down your weapons. You will go unharmed, I swear. My brother will follow my plea. Alright. Everyone, take them into custody. We will be joining the prince at the front. The front? Don't worry. We will be watching the battle from a safe distance on the Aurora. Is that Frederick's wish? What are his reasons for this? I speak in the name of the prince, but I do not know his thoughts. You must ask him yourself. Alright. Take me to him. I will make sure that you will go unharmed. Do not worry. At least we now know what the so-called Holy Mother looks like. Are you affiliated with the church? Celestia. Ah! You stand before the prince! Prince? First and foremost, he is my brother. But I'm not even sure of that anymore. As of right now, I see a lump of dirt that has tried to kill my friends. I guess it was them that taught you this choice of words. What do you think of this expression? You are a big pile of shit. They've got hands! How dare you! You of all people here have the least right to criticize me like that. Who ran away back then because she wanted to see the world? Who left me behind? I alone had to take over our father's tasks from one day to the next. All the responsibilities that we could have shared, you put on me. You're selfish and cowardly. You call me selfish and cowardly? I set out to learn something from the world. True. So I wouldn't become the person you are now. Look at you. I know all the stories they tell about you. You execute peasants who can't pay their taxes. You don't let a traitor die alone. You send the whole family to their death. All the while hiding behind your executioners. You have lost all feeling for life and death, Frederick. You are the one who is selfish and cowardly. Not as easy for you to say. You say you set out because you didn't want to become like me. When did I have this choice? Answer me one thing, Celestia. If I had been the one to travel the world, and you had been the one to sit on the throne, Would you have acted differently? And this drama is played out. General Augustin, I hope you will forget the words that were spoken here. I had invited you, Celestia, to have you at my side at last. I wanted you... Be that as it may, take her to a cell. Yes, sir. Wait, about my friends. I will hear no more of it. But... enough. Has it come to this? Putting your sister into a jail? Why am I even surprised? I was a prisoner in our castle from the beginning. Then you are used to it. Don't think I will let you leave ever again. Move. Why did you bring us here? On the command of His Majesty, you are sentenced to death. What? That wasn't the deal. Where's Lean? Where's the princess? We must speak to her. Her princess's wish was turned down by the prince. What is this? Close your eyes. This is our chance. Without any weapons? No need for them. Cameron, that was a close call. What is going on, my friend? Well, Wayne wanted to interrogate me. Instead, I took this chance to escape. Come, your items are in the chest over there. But how do we leave? This is no airship here we can take. The Aurora has another hangar in the front. Maybe we'll be able to get a ship there. Wait, everyone. Cameron, didn't you say that it is too difficult to steal the Grand Grimoire from the palace? I probably said that, yes. Then we need to steal it from here. Are you mad? This is our chance. If we don't act now, another disaster will happen. The prince will use the grimoire in this battle. Glenn, you want to steal the Grand Grimoire right now? We should be happy if we manage to get out of here alive. Actually, he is right. This might be our best chance to get to the stone. It is on the Pegasus. Purple Sky Armor is holding on to it. Their plan is to bring the stone behind the enemy lines and shatter it. Give me a Sky Armor, and I will find the stone. I'm a good Sky Armor pilot. He might be even one of the best. It's true. Good. Let's go to the front hangar and grab a Sky Armor for Glenn, and an airship for the rest of us. You're all crazy, but fine. Let's at least make haste. I want to leave this place as fast as possible. What now? The prince will never let Ling go again. She'll be a prisoner for the rest of her life. That's the worst thing you could do to her. So now you want us not only to steal Terran's greatest weapon, but its princess as well? I beg of you. Damn. Rob getting over all of his hatred for us. Thieves, criminals, brigands. To finally be kneeling before us asking for help. Oh, please. You're even bowing your head. I agree with Rob. She should be here on the airship. Let's find her. We will rescue the princess and steal the stone. Fine by me. But let's move our asses. Thank you. Damn. I was wondering if we were going to get brought to the front lines, but I didn't think we would be on the capital ship like this. I need a moment to take a break and stretch my legs, so I'll be right back. I'm going to switch into a 3-minute ad break, so get up, stretch your legs, grab some water. We'll be right back. Alright. We have returned. I have to try and make my actual backrest on my chair comfortable for once. I do want to change up my formation a little bit. So since we're going to be without Lean for a while. Probably going to have we'll have Sienna take the lead. No, should it be Glenn? Probably Sienna, because there's going to be a lot more stealing to be done. But I want Rob down here. So freeze up. No, wait. Let me put Glenn with Victor again. So Killian and Sienna are always guaranteed to be able to act on their turns. Stagger hasn't come up too much in this playthrough so far, but I don't want them getting staggered if I can avoid it. And actually we can put Killian here and let Killian take the lead. Reach the other hangar and rescue Lynn. That's a series of controls. That's a door I can't open. Alright. Which floor do you want to go to? 3. I'm hoping this is the prisoner's cell floor. Kinda hard to know. Hello, they have nothing for me to steal. That's disappointing. Hey, she gets to go before one of them. Nice. She used a lot of mana for that, though. I thought I had become stronger these past few years, but look at me now. Locked up like a common thief. And worst of all, unable to save my friends. They trusted me and threw down their weapons. And how am I repaying them? By signing their death warrant. I am still too weak. If only I had more power. Princess! Rob? Glenn? What are you all doing here? Kidnapping princesses is a quirk that is very difficult to get rid of. Come with us, Lynn. We're going to steal the Grimoire. You are heading for the stone? Speak no more. I shall join you. Just be aware that the blood of Terran's soldiers will be shed again. I know. The situation has changed. My brother is about to use the Grand Grimoire. We need to stop it on behalf of the people of Volandis. We fight for every citizen of this land. Anyone who stands between us and the Grimoire can no longer be considered a fellow countryman. He is an enemy of Volandis. Very good. But now quickly. I am ashamed that I have to be saved like a damsel in distress. But now is not the time to whine. Listen, that's just how it has to go at times. But we got Lynn back. I thought it was gonna be more of a fight to get that character back, to be honest. Kinda disappointed in that sense. Alright. I don't want those two paired with each other. So maybe I put Rob here and Killian over here. So that way if I need to swap for some major healing I can. And then Santa's out to buff with buff up crit. No, I feel like this is fine. And then I saw the merchant here. You might ask what a merchant's doing on a ship bound for the battlefield. It's not like I've been following your group for the past few days. And it's not like your expenses alone keep me and my family alive. I just have a bad sense of direction. Anyway, need something? Hey, don't worry, because this time I'm not buying shit from you. Ow. You know, that tooltip on the bottom left, I'm sure I've read it at some point during the playthrough. I'm just now reading it and I'm realizing that I'm dumb. Especially for earlier. What I did earlier, that was incredibly stupid. Fuck. Alright, well. Someone quit. Hey, my money issues have been solved. Why am I fucking stupid? No, but I... Deals? Pair of snacks? We got 5 snacks. Antidotes? God fucking damn it. I've been wondering what this item is the entire time that I've seen it pop up in the deals. What do you mean it's just antidotes? God damn it. Is everything gonna be a silly pun in the deal section? What was that? Shielded mail? Okay. Yeah, my pure hey, I'm not selling stuff really has fucked me over this for potential power, I think. Silver Sword, Bastard Sword. Alright. I need to find a couple more rats, frogs, and ancient coins, and I can get a Trove of Midas, whatever that is. Clothes and robes. Okay. Let's look at our equipment and just try to optimize the... no. No, 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 no. So does chainmail give you more mind? It does. Gives you a little more HP too. So I can equip that. You don't have a better weapon now. You also have a way better weapon, being the Bastard Sword. I didn't see anything for spears. Nothing for katanas. The Kopis, we got a silver sword now. And then the flat bow is your best bow. Okay. $44 HP. Yeah, that's better than... you go down a little bit, but the shaman robe is looking better for you overall. I didn't mean to remove from her. And then I need to remove from armor. Did I do that one wrong? It's not making it clear what's equipped onto who, so I'm trying to go off memory. They both have chainmail. Okay. Alright, that's maxed out. That's also maxed out. She would probably benefit from equipping the new shirt, right? Yes. So I can remove from the duplex. Okay. Can I upgrade the weapons further? Alright, I need to talk with your deals. I don't need your entire backstory every time. There we go. Finally got the horns. But we are slowly running out of money. I could probably sell that armor, because I don't think I need to go back to older armor at all. Or weapons. She hasn't gotten a better weapon in a while, so she's due for something, right? Actually, does the merchant have a weapon? You only have usables. Okay. So I got in so many fucking shaman robes, I was just like, I feel like I'd sell all this. This might be pointless, because she's probably going to get, it's fucking 3 horns. I really don't want to. Yeah, I am running out of those materials really badly. Okay, we'll just start setting some crystals into weapons. Start with your... Chainmail. Let's give you shield. And then Great Sword Master, yeah. I don't mind if he gets to go first, because he would set up HP regens and buffs as needed. That's at purity 5? Hold on. Has to be used. Fuck. Okay. Where is... Where are we? Specialists. Can you equip that specialist I made? You can. I need your armor. There we go. Let's give you magic up, and then you should have robes bonus. Unique crit damage up is the one that I had for you. That's not here. Alright. Well, attack up's still good. A little more agility. Yeah, she already has a lot of... Probably defend game TP. Probably okay. Break extender for him's good call. Okay. I think that's fine for now with the gems we've collected, so should be in a much better kind of amount of potential here. And these soldiers are kind of the worst fodder they could throw at us right now. Which floor do you want to go to? We'll go to floor number 4. There's a lot to explore in number 4. I've never seen an airship like this before. Look around you. Everything is made with stone and metal. I wonder how many engines are needed to hold the weight of this ship in the sky. Probably a lot. Also, I guess you get to live today. Are you part of the crew? I've never seen you before. Really unobservant guard over there. I guess this is going to be the crew's quarters, huh? Never hide your money in the pantry. The Tuscanian fleet will meet us at the border between Cortara and the rolling fields. Can I read this journal? No? Alright. Fuck you, reading. Do you want to know why this airship is called the Aurora? Prince Frederick named it that when he visited the Aurora's sister ship in the Arnsrick. You know, military airships are often painted light blue on their underside to make them harder to see from the ground. For most airships, that makes sense, but not for the Aurora. The ship is a huge block in the sky. You can paint it any way you want, but you're still going to notice it. Prince Frederick was amused by this, and said that this wide blue surface shines like a northern light in the sky, hence the name Aurora. I'm only needed for takeoff and landing, so I'm just taking it easy here. I should be excited before the battle, but Prince Frederick has assured us that there will be no fighting. The Grand Grimoire will do the job for us. Excuse me. And more sweets. One can almost feel sorry for Ascania's troops. They don't realize it yet, but they're about to be pulverized from one moment to the next. That's more or less everything then, no? Yeah, that's just a lift to go that way and I can't go through the door. So probably go over here and go to U5 from what the map's kind of showing. So started there, went up to 3, this is 4, so that's 5. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough, game. Winged tape. Ooh. What's that do for me? Raises agility by 10. That's much better for my agility character. What do you have? You have resistance to fire. Let's just bump your mind as well. Make your healing a little bit better. Actually, speaking of skills, no, it is definitely set skills. You're healing him. I can finish leveling that up. Close to maxing it out. I don't know if I want to max it out just yet. As I keep getting myself stuck. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, there is stuff over there. I want the stuff. Man! This is bullshit. They're showing me a chest I can't get to. I guess you have to perish. Wait, when did my formation change? I don't remember putting Santa back with Killian. I'm going to fix that in a second. I thought my entire reason was I didn't want to do that. There we go. Then I gotta hit you all with dry. And then you've been staggered, so technically I need to change you out. There we go. Crit buff is probably unnecessary. I know, I'm changing things that don't matter too much. But it makes my headspace happy. Oh hi, you're a sky armor. Fuck. Well hey there, robot man. Nothing to steal. I still don't know what the fuck canned means. water thrust? No, it has to be one, because I haven't applied dry. Alright, well, she applied everything she needed to. Sky armors. And even 2 airships to choose from. Fate's on our side once again. Glenn, you take the sky armor. We will try and locate the Pegasus and the Grand Grimoire with one of the airships. Yes. Ouch. Killian? This is where our paths part, Glenn. You gotta trust me on this. Unhand me right now. You bastard. Hands off the princess. Killian, what the fuck are you doing? Wait, I don't understand. What is the meaning of this? Killian? We take the airship and leave Volandis together with Lim. Trust me and come to my side. I will explain everything later. Do not move. I like Lim, but I will not hesitate to harm her. I knew that you could not be trusted. What madness has taken you, Killian? Madness? Do you believe we have lived all this time on my family's money alone? That source dried up a long time ago. I was forced to take a second job as a scout for my benefactor. Who paid you for this? Iskania? Bravos? You said you were going to leave Volandis, right? So was Nabriella, wasn't it? I received this mission in Tormund. As a hostage, she will make sure that less blood will flow in the upcoming war against Nabriella. How can you betray us? Where are your principles? Don't speak of principles. We have been trying to revive the Band of the Iron Bull for several moons now. How many people have we killed since then? How many people have we killed on this airship alone? We can skip all the bloodshed if we sell her to Nabriella. How can you be so sure of this? You said yourself that the path we are taking is paved with corpses. There's no other route. Why should it suddenly be so simple? Do you think I'm wrong? I do, Killian. I can't follow you. There is much blood on your path, as there is on mine. But at least I can walk mine with my head held high. You of all people want to go your own way. You, who always held my hand. Don't make me laugh. Then go forward with your head held high. But remember that the one who always looks upwards will stumble at some point. Before you know it, you'll be one of the corpses, part of the pavement. I, on the other hand, will never lose sight of this path. Killian. Enough! I told you that I've had enough of being the damsel in distress. This is the end of it. I'm going to murder this pig. We do not have time for that. Glenn, get to the sky armor. Glenn! Yes. Killian, what have you done? Or tried to do, I should say. You didn't really accomplish what you were trying to do. Damn it. You hear me, Glenn? Apparently, these things have radios. I hear you. Not much time to get accustomed to your new gear. Listen, there are several sky armors approaching. Don't fly over here. You must take the route through the machine room. Leave the Aurora through the exit south of the elevator. Understood. Killian. Why? No. I must focus on the Grand Grimoire. The time has finally come. I won't let the events in Warrenshire repeat. I will stop the Grand Grimoire. And we're back to the Sky Armor tutorial. We saw this at the very beginning of the game, but it has not come up again since. When calling upon your Sky Armor, it is immediately dropped on your location. Board your Sky Armor by pressing RB and exit it. A Sky Armor has two modes of traversal, hover mode and fly mode. In hover mode, your Sky Armor travels on ground level and has similar boundaries as when journeying on foot. However, your Sky Armor can hover over surfaces that are approximately on the same level as the ground, such as the ocean. In fly mode, your Sky Armor can fly over every obstacle. In the Aurora's hangar, only hover mode is available. Entering an encounter while using a Sky Armor triggers a new battle mode. In this mode, there are two big changes. Instead of switching party members, the Sky Armor can now switch gears by pressing RB. Once per turn, a Sky Armor can switch their gear up one level. When switching gears in Gear 2, it jumps back to Gear 0. Alright? In Gear 1, you'll deal and receive normal damage, with normal TP costs. In Gear 2, you'll deal and receive more damage, while skills will cost more TP. In Gear 0, deal and receive normal damage. They cannot use any skills. Attack and defend, or they cannot use skills, attack, defend, and the use of items restores a huge amount of TP, as well as your normal action. Okay. In Gear 2, your Sky Armors become killing machines, but run out of mana very quickly. Go back to Gear 0 to restore the mana before going back to Gear 1 to use your skills again. And the overdrive bar functions differently. The cursor starts in the middle. There is now no overdrive area, but there are two overheat zones. You want the cursor to stay out of those areas. Skill types no longer influence the cursor's direction. The direction of the cursor is now determined by the gear. Actions used in Gear 1 will move the cursor to the right. If they're used in Gear 2, go left. 0 will not move it. That's a lot of juggling to get used to. Skills available in the battle depend on the weapon type chosen. Every weapon comes with its own set of 4 skills. You have a melee weapon and a long range weapon for a total of 8. Not all 4 skills of a weapon type are available from the beginning. The pilot needs to raise their proficiencies to learn new skills. Raised by winning encounters in the Sky Armor and earning SP. The SP earned will then be dispersed amongst the pilot's proficiencies. Excuse me. Apologies. Okay. And we get our achievement of reclaiming our Sky Armor. So now we get to the other mechanical part of this game, where we get to fight in fucking mechs. And now we can see the repair kit finally having some good use. If I spent any money on repair kits up until now, I would have been fucking broke. So this is me being able to leave and be able to grab more parts as needed. Okay. I'm going to continue traversing in the sky armor in case we have to go into another battle. But it doesn't look like we will. Oh, yes. I should be able to switch into gear 2 to deal more damage. Gear 2. Poison salvo. And then Piercer. Well, fuck. That guy's just dead. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have to go that way, but I thought there was more loot this way. There was. Yeah, Glenn is currently by themselves, so I probably don't want to send Glenn on foot against anything. But Glenn versus these soldiers on I lost my train of thought for a second. Having Glenn fight solo in the sky armor is probably how I finish some of these challenges in the book. The reward board. So we'll also get to work on that later. But yeah, right now, we only have Glenn. So Glenn's not gonna be on foot for a while if we can avoid it. I made Glenn a tanky character, not really a damage character. We've reached the enemy, Your Highness. Good. As General Godfrey finished channeling his magic. Almost, Your Highness. Oop, I need a second. I figured I should update my stream title just in case anyone decides to stop on by. The crew member says, Your Highness, our prisoners have stolen an airship. Oh, not clicked in the game. Celestia's baggage, Take them down. Yes, you're... A moment. It's the princess. Princess Celestia appears to be on the ship. What is she thinking? Your command, Your Highness. No choice but to ignore them. Concentrate on General Godfrey. As you command. Look over there. It's the Pegasus. I don't even have to look to feel all that ether that is being channeled. That is General Godfrey. We met him in Eden. He has been channeling some spell like that for hours. This ether. This is not a power humans should be able to wield. And right behind him is a purple sky armor. That is our target. Glenn, can you hear me? Yes. Have you discovered the Grimoire? Look to your right. General Godfrey seems to be casting a powerful spell right now. Behind him is the Sky Armor, carrying in the Grand Grimoire. I see him. Wait, what is this? What power? I have never seen anything like it. That was no common spell. Something tells me that Gwen tinkered with it. Glenn, the General is getting into the Sky Armor. He'll try to use the Grand Grimoire behind enemy lines. Not if I get him first. What are you doing? He is the one the radio message was about. Get him. You think you can stop me? It's probably going to take too long to poison them. Who the heck is this pilot? He fights like a madman. Don't stand in my way. The purple Sky Armor is over there. What was that? Knights? Attacking the Sky Armor in midair? Damn it! They are too fast! Valkyries. Are they flying? Magically enhanced jumping power and gliding. They are an anti-Sky Armor unit. We have to do something about them. Get me closer to Glenn. What do you plan to do? The commander of the Valkyries is traditionally the highest ranking female member of the royal house. In other words, me. I can't do anything. Lean. Go, Glenn. This is your chance. That was very Dragoon-esque. Find an opening. Bring the Grimoire behind enemy lines and smash it. Find an opening. Bring the Grimoire behind enemy lines and smash it. I'm almost there. I hope this stone really spares its user. Stop right there. Huh? Who are you? What do you want? My business is with the stone. Give it to me, and I'll spare you. How foolish. Naivety guides your tongue. Then let me speak with my sword. Poison salvo. That's a little painful. We need to use a repair kit. And then defend to get all of our mana back. And use one more repair kit to go to full. And then go to Gear 2. And get our salvo going again. There we go. I have it. Fool, what are you thinking? You should have left the stone alone. I'm trying to save people. Look out. Why is Terran shooting at me? You're close enough to the enemy. They want to shatter the Grand Grimoire. No. I won't let them. The events of Wyrmshire will not repeat. What? Well, the events have repeated, Glenn. What is happening? The Grand Grimoire has detonated on ground level, Your Highness. Celestia. Is this your doing? Why have you forsaken me? What a terrible weapon. It is unimaginable that such destructive power is in the hands of a human. Our faith promotes technical development, and thus the prosperity of this world. But sometimes, this development scares me. You're wrong, Eva. That weapon is beyond something a human could ever develop. It's the power of God. What's going on? So, finally they show themselves. What do you mean, my beloved? You cannot see them, but their blinking gaze is searching for the stone. The gods are getting nervous. Once again, their weapon has been used without their consent. If they are gods, why don't they take the grimoire back? Because they do not care about the stone itself. You must know that in the history of Eldria, there has never been a people of greater pride than them. The theft was the worst insult they ever had to suffer. All they care about is finding the thief who stole it and taking revenge for the shame he spilled upon them. And? Do you think they will find you? You underestimate me, June. Even the gods don't scare you, huh? How else would I be able to kill them? There is only one force I fear. And what is that? Time. Look at me. Once again, I am failing while the world around me collapses. Glenn, you can't... Leave me alone. I know that you... I don't want to hear it. How can something like this happen to me? Twice. What kind of game is fate playing with me? What am I even saying? Fate has nothing to do with it. It's no one else's fault but mine. Killian was right. What good can I do on my own? Glenn, don't come near me. I am death incarnate. I am... What am I even? Even without their most powerful weapon, the Grand Grimoire, Terran was able to destroy Ascania's fleet. The Grimoire's explosion still had an effect, however, intimidating the remaining troops all over the country. By the time Prince Frederick's first foot soldiers marched across Roland, Scania had already surrendered. For the first time in the long history of Volandis, the country found itself united under a single ruler. 2 days after the end of the war, King Velin III of Terran died and his son Frederick took the royal crown. But this was not to be the end of the bloodshed on Volandis. Since time immemorial, the kingdoms of Nabriella to the west and the Arnsreich to the east eyed Volandis as a strategically astute stronghold. Only Nabriella's internal civil war and Arnsnech's pacifist king have so far spared Volandis an invasion. But with the appointment of Dreklar the 14th as King of Nabriel, the civil war has ended. Now one of the largest armies of Eldria is mobilizing against Volandis. Instead of lowering taxes for his people, King Frederick found himself forced to raise the levies once again. Able-bodied men were drafted from every corner of the country. As a result, public discontent reached a new high. Even among his own countrymen, the first resistors were soon rallying. Welcome to your new home, H03. How do you like it? Much better than that pile of dirt we found you in, right? I have some preparations to make. You'll need a hot bath, you'll need a hot bath and a pair of new clothes. How about you make yourself acquainted with this place? I will. Thank you very much, madam. What a lovely but well-behaved lady you are. We will get along splendidly. Well. Can I can't pause the game. I mean, I can pause the game. I can't stop to save. But that is the end of Act 1 for the game. I don't know if it's saved or not. I don't know if I'm fine to quit out of the game. I'm assuming it's saved. So what I'm going to do... Okay. Well, if I can't stop there, then we'll just continue until we can stop and save. But that is the end of Act 1 for Chained Echoes. And I mean, the party lost. They couldn't stop the Grand Grimoire from going off. Killian revealed who he's actually working for. And right now we're in the heaven as this character. And we get to see more of the gods at play too, which we saw something during the beast fight when it was just Glenn and Len paired together. The moon had some kind of weird look to it, and I wonder if that's all related. Anyhow, oh, so you're the new girl. 03, right? Pleased to meet you. I've heard you're coming to our class. Is that true? How old are you? Ah, sorry, you just arrived, and I'm bombarding you with questions without a break. Let's talk later, okay? You're pretty old. Looks like they took their time to find your location. Normally, the girls arrive at the age of 10. That's weird. The heroes of Leonar are currently on a crusade against some sort of cult of the Harbinger, but they will be here soon to welcome you. Oh, is this the past? In all corridors, you will find paintings with this motif. From an artist's perspective, it is very interesting to see the approach various artists from other eras have used to depict the same motif in their work. Yeah, Lynn's drawn these paintings. May I introduce myself? I'm the head of the scriptures. I command 100 monks who have been writing the true history for decades now. Rest assured, the Harbinger will be kept in everyone's memories. Marcus has found 3 other girls. We are currently at 11. To think that there was once 100 of you. It's you! Nice to meet you. May I ask if you can remember... Ah, well, forget it. I shouldn't ask you this. I'm just a normal maiden. I shouldn't be even talking to you. That's a different painting. Well, has the sight already burned itself into your mind? But what do you mean, sir? There are paintings all over the castle with the same motif, as you've no doubt noticed. Yes, a building under a giant tree on an island in the sky. Unmistakably the same place. You'll find this place depicted in some form or another in every corner of the castle, and you'll probably make several trips there in person. In all this, just so you won't forget this place. So that I don't forget it. No matter how many centuries pass, no matter how many times you are reborn, this sanctuary on Shambhala shall be a guiding light in your memories. It's a place designed to last for millennia. What's there? You will find all kinds of tools for your mission there, and you can make contact with the vein. All very confusing, isn't it? Don't worry, HL3. You'll understand everything little by little. May I ask, to whom am I speaking with? Oh God, how rude. I'm Timothy. I'm being trained as a teacher for the Leonar Covenant. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask me. But first, I have a question of my own. And what would that be? What's your real name? Is there something wrong? No. It's just, I haven't been asked that in a long time. Excuse me. My name is Lynn. Lynn, huh? Well, Here's to a good collaboration. Thank you. Interesting. That dream again. Was it my echo from a past life? Timothy. He feels so familiar. Are you awake, Lynn? We're almost there. Hopefully Sir Victor is right, and we're able to find him. I wonder if he'll even join us. It's been 3 months since the blast. I'm sure Glenn has made a decision. Well, we'll see. Everybody, get ready to land. It might get bumpy. Who the fuck are you? Actually, no. Didn't Sienna say she knew someone? Alright. So now we just need a few groceries. Peter and Hurry want to eat pancakes, so I guess I have to buy some wheat. Leo wants some fruits. Might as well grab some bonanzas. Or does he prefer dapples? I have had enough, Glenn. Can I go back? Huh? It was your idea to accompany me shopping. I know, but it's boring. Please, I know the way back. Well, you're a big boy, so I guess you can return on your own. Nice. Until later. Alright, so I need to pay the shop a visit. And we can save here. Hold on, I need to check this message. Okay. Truthfully, I wanted to go until the end of Act 1, and I thought we had a bit more to go through to reach the end of that act. So I think right now it's just a good time for me to actually call it, because it'll let me finish up a lot of other things I'm working on. So that's what we're going to do. I apologize for another short stream. But we've wrapped up the Act 1 of Chained Echoes. The Anuk has gone off in this world for a second time now. The gods are angry. And the world is still trying to kill Glenn. None of that has been resolved. Killian has shown who he's truly working for. Supposedly, I would imagine he's escaped to Nabriel. And he's going to be someone we'll have to encounter again later as a threat. Sienna is confusing me. She might actually be someone who worked for Gravos. She might have been in the Gravos' army. Because she did not seem surprised at the destruction, but she did seem upset that she couldn't stop it. Actually, you know what that kind of points me towards? It points me towards Sienna being the Sky Armor who tried to stop us with the Grand Grimoire. She might have been there as well. And that could be why she put down the sword and became a mercenary. Or, well, a thief. Because there was a Sky Armor pilot there, right? If I'm remembering the prologue. Then is someone reincarnated, and it looks like Act 2 is going to be exploring that more. But then who is Glenn? Is Glenn Timothy? Is that what we're going towards next? Is that what's going to be revealed in this kind of upcoming story? Rob's still my least favorite character, but he hasn't changed. Um, I really don't like Rob. There's not really a lot of redeeming parts to him as of right now. So he's just my least interested character to both use in combat and just deal with. Victor, we don't have a lot about Victor. He's been part of the driving force because he's very knowledgeable, being someone that's lived for way longer than any of the other characters. But he's also aligned with the big bad, who's the guy that actually stole the weapon from the gods and has caused this destruction. And being the character that said that they want to kill the gods as their ultimate goal. So where exactly does that kind of lead everything? I don't know. But all of that is to be answered next time. So we will return with more Chained Echoes later. I want to thank you all for coming on out and hanging out here. I'm not going to say a day when I plan to pick up stream again, but I will be playing a little bit more this week. We'll essentially try to do a couple of hours every day, go section by section, and kind of go from there. But yeah, I will catch you all later. Take care, everyone.